Shivaya children. Good morning to all. Children, every day we wake up with the who sounds. Always we wake up with the chirping sounds of birds. We have air to breathe, and also we have loads of rivers, mountains, lakes, oceans, etc. And this Kerala, known as the God's own country. We can enjoy the beauty of nature. Children, from where we will get these facilities or these? Can you say? From our environment. Nowadays, the world as a whole affected COVID-19 pandemic. It creates too much problem to our country. Not only our country, the world as a whole. Then, now, the sustainable development. It is more important. Present day world, too much developmental activities are going on. It will hurt the nature and also environment. Children, today we can study a new chapter, environment and sustainable development. What do you mean by environment? Environment means, or it is defined as, all planetary inheritance and also the totality of all resources. It is the planetary inheritance and the totality of all resources that is called the environment. Planetary inheritance and a totality of all resources. All resources means what? It includes both the biotic and abiotic resources. Both the biotic and also abiotic. What is meant by biotic resources? Biotic resources means all the living organisms and abiotic resources, non-living organisms. So it includes, all resources includes biotic and abiotic resources. So biotic resources means living organism and abiotic resources means non-living organisms or non-living things. The living organisms such as plants, human beings, birds, animals. Birds, animals, human beings, and plants. And the non-living organisms includes rocks, mountains, hills, etc. Okay, children? Then it includes both the living and non-living things. So all kinds of living organism includes biotic resources and all kinds of non-living things includes abiotic resources. Okay, then what are the functions of environment? The environment perform mainly four functions. They are, it provides resources, all types of resources, or it supplies all types of resources. Functions. First one, it supplies all types of resources. Then second one, it assimilates waste. Third one, it sustains life. Fourth one, it will provide aesthetic services. So which are the four functions of environment? The four functions are, it supplies all types of resources. Which are the all types of resources? Both renewable and also non-renewable resources. What is meant by a renewable resource? Renewable resource means the resources which can be renewed, and non-renewable resources which cannot be renewed. Renewable resources such as water, that can be renewed. Then non-renewable resources, this fossil fuel, after a few years it cannot be, or if it is exhausted, it cannot be regenerated. But renewable resources, it can be after a few years, it can be regenerated. If it is exhausted, it can be regenerated. Forest or fishes in the ocean, so those can be regenerated, and such type of resources are called renewable resources, and the resources which cannot be regenerated, that is called non-renewable resources. For example, fossil fuels. Okay children, so all types of resources are to be provided by whom? It is provided by environment, or the environment supplies all types of resources such as renewable and non-renewable resource. And the second one, it assimilates waste. What is meant by assimilate waste? That is, it absorbs waste. So nowadays too much production and also consumption activities are going on. These production and consumption activities leads to too much waste, or it will create, in industries also, it emits too much waste, and it will lead to pollution of the air or water. So it will lead to pollution of the environment itself. So those pollution that will create too much garbage, and also that should be assimilated or absorbed by the earth. Okay children? Then next one, it sustains life. What is meant by sustains life? For life we need what all things? We need air, we need it. That is for breathing. Then sunlight, then water. All those essentials are to be provided from the environment itself. So that's why no environment, no life. The next one, it will provide aesthetic services. So which are the aesthetic services? Like a scenery. Then Alapura, that is famous for boating. Then our Vallikal itself, where we can enjoy too much sceneries and also natural beauty. We can enjoy there. So we can say that all types of aesthetic services like a scenery, all are provided from the environment itself. So the environment performs which all functions? Four important functions. They are, it supplies all types of resources, then it assimilates waste, then it sustains life, and also it will provide aesthetic services. These are the four important functions of environment. Do you understand children? Hope all of you understood this. And also you have one question. If this regenerative capacity of the environment is less than that of its depleting, then what would happen to the earth? Children, take your notebook and write down the question. What would happen if the rate of resource extraction exceeds their regeneration? what would happen if the rate of resource extraction exceeds the regeneration. Okay, Namashivaya children.